Ever had one of those weeks where it seems like nothing can get done? This past week has been one of those for me. It's been quite unmotivating. Every task I get doesn't go smoothly and requires all this extra steps or going to get stuff. Normally only about 50% of the things that I do end up to be total, shows. So this past week being 100% was quite annoying. I was having problems with my BCS. It's got like a quick release, and so you can switch out the attachments really quickly. When I put it together last year, I only had the one attachment, the tiller. Now I have a new attachment for mowing down all the weeds, but when I went to take the old attachment off, the quick release was all seized in there because I didn't put any grease in there when I was hastily assembling everything last year. So I was kind of bummed about that. I still haven't gotten the quick release unit separated. I've been smashing away at it on my vise, but no progress. I might just ditch the quick release altogether for the next while and just switch the implements out right at the machine. It makes it so that the implements sit closer to the machine, so you have a little bit more leverage to maneuver it. I've been learning lots about this BCS this past week. I've been watching lots of videos, posted on a Facebook group that has a lot of farmers on it, and they all had some good tips and they got me watching some videos about it. So I do feel like I understand the machine better now, but I definitely was really frustrated with it this week just because it seemed like I wasn't getting anywhere with the projects. I was also putting a bit of effort this week into getting my old farm truck going. Insurance was off of it. Turns out the battery was dead and it had a flat, so pretty minor stuff, but I really don't like to leave the house at all. I don't like to leave the property if I don't have to. So driving anywhere, it's kind of a bummer. And I had to leave to drop the rim off to try to get the tire fixed, and then the tire wasn't salvageable. It had a hole in the sidewall, so I was kind of bummed about that. Today I went out there though and found a new used tire and got her on the road, gave her a jump start, and she fired up pretty easily. I have a big truck bed full of junk back there though that I have to empty. Nothing back there is particularly light. This is my weed mower attachment for the BCS, but you can see it's got an old style and this is the new style. There is an adapter piece that'll let you use a new style tractor with the old style implements, and I thought I got the problem solved when I went over to Kurt's and he had one lying around, but it's actually to convert an old style tractor to a new style implement. So it's the exact opposite of what I needed. And then today, to top it all off, I thought this was the funniest part. Just a week where I was doing more childcare, Serina was doing more farm work, and then every project that I did touch just didn't seem to go anywhere fast. So I was just feeling really unmotivated for this entire week. And I get to the insurance company today where our farm insurance is back up, and the woman who knows us by this, we've been going there for years, she starts giving me a hard time about when is the siding going to be done on your outbuilding, and I'm like, yeah, I know. Not only does my own family give me a hard time about not getting things done, now people are razzing me at insurance companies. I'm like, whatever. I told you they're just not going to insure the building until we get the siding done, and it's like the siding is a two-person job. Those big corrugated steel sheets are super heavy, and somebody has to hold them in place. They're quite difficult to maneuver. So I don't feel bad about not getting it done, but come on, give me a break. We're also growing more food now than we can sell, so we don't exactly know what to do. So basically it's going to be salads and kale for every meal, every day for the next week. The good news is that we have been doing pretty well at the markets. We're about 80–85% of the way to what our goal revenue is for any particular market. So last week we sold $350 and we're just kind of hoping to sell like 400 or so at any particular market. It's not a massive market, so it's not like we can, you know, the market is only so big, right? There's another market that we're talking about potentially going to try to actually make some more serious amounts of money, because in all honesty, $350, $400, that's just like, you know, a trip to Home Depot when you're doing projects all the time. And then, you know, that's your like biggest revenue for the week. You know, it's not sustainable.
Finding any good ones in there?
I don't know. I'm gonna go wash them. See if this section is bug free.
You know what my guess is? It's not.
Well, I'm already seeing some. There might be stuff that we can eat in here though.
Yeah. Those were so good last year when we were eating them all the time.
Yeah. Definitely. They're a reason to get the landscape or fabric. Or not the, I mean...
The bug netting?
The bug netting.
Yeah.
Because they definitely are tasty. And, you know, a fun thing to grow.
Yeah.
But not if you have to dig through them and throw out the majority of them.
Yeah. At least we got some happy chickens next door.
Yeah. I got an email from Bert. Ian and I got an email, and he was telling me that I should look into a bulb planter to work with my salad transplants. And so genius. Thank you so much. This thing, it's exactly the size of the space, and I just put it in and it pulls up the root ball, and then there's lots of space to put in some compost, drop in the block. So I just wanted to say a big thank you. Amazing. Stuff like that is one of the main reasons that we really enjoyed doing YouTube. So we are a little bummed that we don't have the comments on the videos, but if you guys ever want to contact us, we're always happy to get emails, or I'm on Instagram all the time, or Facebook for Ian and I. Definitely contact us. We love hearing from you guys, and all those links are down in the show notes, I guess it's called.
Are you gonna get down now? Scratching at my tree?